Hi, I'm Benny Cash. I host the podcast RPG Maker Cola, and I'm going to be playing Hyades by my Jim Jammin crew. I believe a lot of the crew is also here. Thank you, Iphium, for the follow. And yeah, we're going to play this demo 1.1. I'm excited. Thank you, their postmaster, for the follow. Let's set out. Prologue. Right into it, I see. Mainly filled with socks and tidy whities. You've offered Graham the bed many times before, but he insists on keeping his mat on the floor. Growing boys need their sleep, he says, but you're pretty sure he's still growing too. I'll be one moment, I'm just going to close the window. Loud bugs outside be loud. But you're pretty sure he's still growing too. Okay. You change into an identical set of clothing. There's an unread message sent by your friend last night. Right at the end of when you two were chatting over HiNet, you take a glance. Hockey Wolf 1919X. Hey, I know you've been there for a while, but how's your new school over there treating you? You like living in the main part of Hyades? Oh, so Hyades is the world we're in? It's been going fine, thank you very much. Well, besides from the extreme workload, constant pressure, and lack of community. But you know, it's just peachy besides those tiny issues. Oh no, if I had known that you'd be so unhappy here, then I would have never suggested the boarding school by here. You're fine. It was my own decision to suggest it to my parents in the end. Besides, my consolation is getting to see you after all these years. Oh, speaking of which, would you mind helping me with an essay? I don't mean writing it, of course. We're currently studying electromagnetic energy, and I want to see if you would go to the power plant with me. Admittedly, I really don't want to go alone. I should be good to go. Just meet me at my school after class. You know where it is, right? Of course. Thank you, by the way. Not just for going with me, but for listening as well. It's nice getting to chat with you when I'm not swamped with schoolwork. Of course, you know I've always got your back, Anise. Anise? Never change, Marsh. See you later after the classes then. Nice. Man, you're so lucky she's your tutor. So. Ah, there you are, Marsh. Come on, up and at him, sleepyhead. Good morning, Graham. What are you doing up so early? They bumped me up an hour at work again, so I'm waking up around the crack of dawn now. It's no biggie. We need the dough anyway. I'll be just fine. If my back doesn't keep acting up, that is. Kept tossing and turning last night. Couldn't even sleep. You sure you don't want the bed? I don't mind the mat, you know. Keep it. You need it more than me, especially if you want to keep growing. Fine. Wait a sec. Does this mean you aren't coming to drop me off? It'll be the first time without you. Sorry, not this time. You'll be fine. You've taken the way 1,000 times before. It's just down the street after all. Be sure to grab some breakfast from the fridge before you leave. Thank you, CyberCow2077, for the follow. Appreciate it. As much as I want us to stick together, you've got to grow up and leave the den sometime. You'll be fine. Don't doubt yourself. Wait, what time is it? Shoot, I'm gonna be late for work. Gotta go. Be safe. Love you. Bye. Bye, Graham. Love you too. You spend a lot of time sitting in front of the television with your brother, watching the hours go by on this little clock. Oh, so it's a brother. You wouldn't trade a second of it. No. Time. I get it. A photo of happy days long gone. Are the happy days long gone though, or do they still exist? It's your trusty good old lamp. It doesn't have a light bulb in it, but you like the sense of style it gives the room. Rock on, little lamp. Your TV. Underneath lies a game console and the one game you've got, Supreme Smashing 64. You're not very good, but you like playing as the guy with the cool blaster. Lamp Pog indeed. God love the comically oversized phone. Yeah. It's the house phone. Handy for when Graham's stuck at home from back pain. Comically oversized, sort of, but like... a TV being that small and a phone being that big might be realistic for 90s game? I don't know. Since Graham's back is so messed up, the couch is essentially stuck here since it took the two of you to move it in the first place. Pivot. As a result, you just kind of turn the TV every time someone wants to use it. It's a little annoying to do this every time, but you'd take this over Graham throwing out his back any day of the week. Ah, I see. Something really struck you when you saw this color-themed calendar for the year, so you had to bug Graham to buy it for you. The caption for this month reads, Hyades, 2000X. As the sun sets on the street of Tangerine Terrace, one can only hope this moment lasts a lifetime. It's inevitable that it will end, but that's what makes it beautiful, no? It is a good phone. There's some white fur stuck in the sink drain. Someone else may think of it as endearing, but it's nasty to pull it out once it gets all clogged up. Huh. All things considered, Graham's not too bad of a cook for someone who never really learned. Your favourite food from him, however, is when he makes some fresh, gooey s'mores. The crumbs and chocolate get everywhere, but it's worth it, dang it. The burning memory and embarrassment of setting your hand on here while the oven was on still lingers to this day, of course. Oh, there's a note from Graham on the fridge. It reads, if you're ever stuck and don't know what to do, check on the reminder book you have with you. Love, Graham. Oh, how sweet of him to remind you. As for the fridge, it's usually just filled with leftovers and takeout, but rustling through, you got a Scarlet Apple. $20 HP. Smelling salts will recover you for about half your HP. Reminder book, a handy dandy notepad you have to remind you about what you need to do next. Use it if you need a reminder. You gotta get to school. It's only a short walk to the west from your apartment. Okay. There's a bunch of coffee beans here. Sometimes Graham likes to take some to work and brew them there. Despite everything, this microwave stuck it out through thick and thin, so they kind of keep old appliances. It reminds you of your brother. It's the trash can. Your trash can. Oh, reliable. It's been here so long, it's practically a member of the family now. Why do I read that in my Jim Jam's voice? Okay, maybe that's a bit much. On the other hand, though, it really has been here for what seems like forever. Oh, you can run? Nice. C5. Is that C1 to C5 or? Yeah, C1, C2, all the way to C5. Nope, no keys hidden under the potted plant here. The door's locked. You know, probably keep prying little wolf boys like you out of their homes. It'd be nice if your neighbors talked to the two of you more, though. Just making sure. Apartment C1 to C5. You don't really see too much green in Hyades, all things considered, but it's always nice to see these little plants thriving the best they can. If these potted plants can make it, the two of you can too. It's a payphone, but you can't think of anyone to call right now. It's an ATM. Granted, you don't have a debit card, but it would be real neat if you had one. Just imagine a constant flow of money throughout your days. So I guess, they're like a student who doesn't have much money. This might not be exactly how it works, but it's fun to at least pretend for a bit, you know. Oh, Marsh. So Marsh might be young, like a teenager. It's a vending machine. Lots of unhealthy, sugary snacks lie in wait for the perfect chubster to come by and snatch them up. Unfortunately, you are not that chubster today. Chubster? I don't even know what that word means. Thank you, Matt Frostpaws, for the follow. Appreciate it. Hey, there's little bits of trash in here. What gives? One by one, you plucked each piece of trash and stuffed it into your sweater pocket to throw away later. B1 to B5. What in the world is a kid like you doing up this early? If it's about the smell, you're just gonna have to deal with it. Don't you dare think for a second you're better than me just because you go grocery shopping while my meals fly right to my doorstep. You're all the suckers giving away free cash. Free cash indeed. A1 to A5. Oh hey, your teacher has one of these plants in her classroom. You'll have to make sure to say hi to that one too. Now isn't the time to go snooping around other apartments. You don't really see too much green in Hyades, all things considered, but it's always nice to see these little plants thriving the best they can. You don't need to see your landlord right now. Even if you wanted to, he'll probably just end up yelling at you like usual. You two do tend to give him the rent late after all. I see. Okay, first time going to school alone. I've got this. There's no way I don't got this. The sun was always at our back, so I've got to head west. How about this dodgy one right here? Hey kid, I don't know you and you don't know me, but take some time to really look deeper into your surroundings and the people around you. There's a big world out there, and it'll be a shame to let it all pass by. It's the other apartment complex. There's no reason to go snooping around right now, though. Oh, hi. Yo, kid, if you want to join me on my morning jog, all you gotta do is shift gears. Give it a try, and you won't regret it. Thanks, Chris. This building's bright aqua roof has certainly seen better days, but it's nice to picture that if you ever get a place of your own, you'd get the exact same color. Aw, just look at this little building. It's never quite struck you on how tiny it is. Granted, you're kind of a pipsqueak too. There's tons of Hyadians that rely on bus and taxi stops to get around the city, and you've used them a couple times yourself. For today though, it's probably best to just stick around your neighborhood. Okay. There's always such a wonderful arrangement of flowers here. Why do they get so many of them? Would they be willing to share? You're still getting used to these kinds of street lamps, but they'll grow on you eventually, right? It's pretty hard to read from the side, but that's not going to stop you. Let's see. Krugerlu Secondarian High School, where people and coolers alike blending together. That's probably not right. Crogiolo Secondary and High School, where people and cultures alike blend together. That sounds better. Who's this? Hey little buddy, how's it going? You drifting on this river of life we got right here, just like me? Can't help being a wanderer, you know. It's in my blood. I'm gonna stop by every hotel in Hyades, and once I do, well, I'll just have to see where life takes me then. We'll meet again, little buddy. I can feel it in my bones. Here we are at school. You're short for your age and species for sure, but even you're impressed at how well you fit into these lockers. Ruth's busted you out more times than you'd like to admit, and she's such a lifesaver. Oh. I see everyone's finally made it to class, I apologize, but your previous teacher, Mrs. Legume, is on maternity leave. I wish her a safe time raising her new baby girl. However, you little babies are still in school, and that's why I'm here. Okay, I'll talk to some of the NPCs twice. I'm convinced your class must have been aware to my arrival and decided on a ditch day, but I will make note of the few of you who seem to be out of the loop. Nevertheless, I am the one responsible for transforming your squishy little minds into something wonderful. I'm the one capable of turning the new generation into something amazing. At least, that's what I was told when I got my call sheet. You guys don't have to worry about that. I doubt that most of you are cut out for the ruthless job of teaching. For now, just call me Mr. CDG. But enough about me. What about you, young man who just waltzed in? Never mind, we got a tight schedule. Just take a seat for now and let the learning commence. And where do you think you're going, mister? Take a seat. Okay. I'll take a seat next to someone then. Wait, oh, do I have... Good morning, Marsh. I'll turn around and say hi, but I'm scared I'll get in trouble too. Sorry. So what do you think CDG stands for? Personally, my money's on creme de grace. It's still a work in progress. Hey, don't get me in trouble too. Just sit down where your textbook is. It's Bran, the transfer student from somewhere in Hyades? Or maybe some win. You'd ask right now what district they're from, but they seem pretty focused right now and you don't want to bother them. Did I say I'm taking questions right now? Sit down at your normal seat you sit at every day, and don't make this more difficult than it needs to be. Okay. Now, our first topic of today is self-defense. I'm just going to turn the audio down just a little bit. Here we go. This area must be rougher than anticipated. Let's see. Well, we don't have nearly the time we need, so I'll just read some of what's written here on the lesson plan. Guarding in a fight may help restore some of your health and give you a chance to relax. Recognizing when you're at a disadvantage and shifting strategies leads to victory. Blah, 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 blah. Goodness, this is dull. Well, you've all lived here for 13 years or so I'd imagine you'd all know how to defend yourself by now. Onward with the next topic. Let the learning commence. A number of increasingly obtuse subjects later. Bring. So much to learn, so little time. Class dismissed for lunch. He's glaring at you. Goodness, for how much he spoke, I'm really not sure how much actually stuck. I know Mrs. Legume's busy with her new kid, but to be honest, I hope she comes back soon. Oh, Bran's still copying down notes. Better leave them be for now. I don't know which ones I'm supposed to talk to twice. Hey, have you seen Dewey anywhere? You know, mouse guy, white fur, about this high. She just is a little above her waist. No? Well, he should be out here soon. He promised me a match in that new game we got, Orion. It's not like him to ditch or anything, and we've been waiting for it for months now. Let's see, I've got sunflowers, roses, and daffodils. For the veggies, there's tomatoes, carrot, cauliflower. It still feels like I'm missing something, though. Oh, sorry. I was talking to myself just now. I'm trying to organize a garden, and I'm just keeping track of all the wonderful seeds I've gotten so far. I just need one more kind. This is a bit of a weird question to ask, but if you ever get your hands on some sort of seeds, could I have some of them? I've always wanted to try and make a community, a garden of sorts, and this could be the start of a great one. I'll look for some. Wonderful, thank you so much. Really, any kind will do. It'll be so exciting to see what you bring. I'll be out in the shopping district by the Sabertooth later today, so if you find anything, come find me there. What a nice person. The time will come where you can climb up these seemingly legendary steps to a world yet unseen, but that time is not now. Come on, come on. Why'd the Summit Springs have to get jammed in there now? It's like the machine knows I'm craving it. Was that Dari's looking for me? Tell her I'll be there in a few. I've almost got it. Scram, kid. Some jokesters decided to make my day and trash the bathrooms. Again. I've been working on this all morning. Could you leave me in peace? You take a small sip from the drinking fountain. Yuck, it tastes like metal and it lingers in your mouth, but at least it's cold. You could hold it until later. Those bullies might still be lurking in there from last time. Wait, shoot, that's the girls' restroom. Not again. Nope, not making the mistake of walking into the wrong classroom again. You don't feel comfortable playing hooky. Wait, his arm's stuck in the vending machine? Again? I know Summit Springs are his fuel for his creativity, but I swear... Don't worry about it. I'll get the custodian again. We've done this a few more times than I'd like to admit. Thanks for finding him for me, though. I'm not too sure which NPCs to talk to twice. I'm sorry, did you need something? I'm a little busy organizing the schedule for tomorrow. Sir, I'm sorry for being late. I've never walked to school by myself before. But next time I walk into class, please don't single me out in front of everyone. Well, feelings are important, and thank you for telling me. But punctuality is just as important, if not more important. Oops. I certainly wouldn't have gotten anywhere if I was late to the opportunities I was given. Hopefully that is something you keep in mind moving forward. After all, anything else on your mind you want to share? What does CDG stand for? Don't worry about those initials for now. You'll learn them soon enough. Perhaps just focus on getting here on time first. Mrs. Legume's handwriting is barely legible under Mr. CGG's scratch marks he calls penmanship. You hope she's doing okay. Hey wait, that math problem isn't correct. I don't know what to do now. Hi Coda. Welcome. We are playing Hyades by Majim Jammin Team. I'm not sure where to go next. Oh, is it here? Yo, Marsh, over here. Yo, Marsh, how's it hanging? I think I need your help with something, Ruth. What's wrong? Someone ain't treating you right? Just lay it on me. I'll give him a stern talking to in their face repeatedly. I think Graham needs some help right now. I know he's not going to admit it, but it's true. I don't think he's well. He's been like this for a while now. I don't want him to be sad or hurt himself or anything. What should I do? Hey, calm down. Your blubbering's catching some stares, you know. Gonna turn it down a little bit as well right now. Just a little. I'm sorry, it shouldn't have got so worked up. Don't sweat it. It's not a crime to care about someone, you know. Anyway, you know I'm no good with all this mushy stuff, but I'll let you know what my folks do for me. Oh, what do they do to cheer you up, Ruth? Kick me out to the curb, lock the door, and keep it locked till I get over it. Whistle says, oh hey, there's my character. I made the fox on the left who looks like they're on their phone. Oh, nice. I can't do something awful like that to him. Relax. Of course they don't do something like that. Are you crazy? They make me run laps around the block instead. Kidding. My family and I don't ever talk about our feelings and junk, but when we catch one of us feeling out of it, we usually get them a snack or knick-knack or something. Maybe you could do something like that for him too. Hey, that might just work. I remember a little while back he was talking about an old action figure he wanted as a kid. I think it was a wrestler. I'd asked him myself if he'd want something like that, but I don't want to interrupt him at work. Dude, just go and ask him. Don't get so worked up. He isn't going to kill you just for asking a question. You're right. I don't want to bug him at work, but this is important. To me, at least. Want to come to the convenience store with me after school, then? You don't even need to ask. You're not getting me out of here that easily, you know? Besides, you may even need a bodyguard. The school loudspeaker lets out a squeal, and the principal's voice fills the cafeteria. Attention students, lunch is ending in 5 minutes. Please return to your classrooms accordingly in a timely and calm manner. Crap, lunch is ending and we didn't even get anything. Grab me some grub and I'll catch you later. Shoot, see you then, Ruth. Later that day. Okay, convenience store, right? Piece of cake, it's the opposite way from here. Let's get going. Shoot, Anise. We gotta help Anise first. I said I would. Anise? Sounds like a nerd's name. I'm guessing that's her over there? Okay, you aren't wrong. But she's cool, I promise. She's really smart and nice and stuff. Looks like I nailed it then. No sweat. We'll help her out first and then go stop by the convenience store. Ruth tagged along with you. Oops. I want to go talk to these people first. The kids smeared jelly all over the walls. It was a total mess. I swear, something must have been riling them up. Those kids haven't acted this wild since I was working as a bus driver. Hopefully they're being a bit nicer with you? Not quite. I hate to tell you, but I think I know where that jelly may have come from. Let me guess. Grape? A couple of kids ended up hopping behind the counter when I was in the back and must have swiped a few sandwiches. Nailed it. Just like how they did with getting those sandwiches on the ceiling to stick like that. Gotta admit, it was a little impressive. If there's one bright side, though, at least it means I get more wild stories to vent with you, Clementine. Seriously, you're a lifesaver for being available to help take the sting off a bit. Likewise, I'm happy we've been able to find solace in each other's sorrows. These kids certainly make things interesting. Speaking of which, did you all need something? Don't you kids know it's rude to listen in on someone else's conversation? Come on, get out of here and play or something. Thank you, Becca Steam. You get sandwiches stuck to the ceiling if you take one half of it off and there's jelly on the other side and you throw it up at the ceiling and it will stick. Or you can just chuck bologna up at the ceiling. There you are. It's nice to see you again, Marsh. Oh, you didn't say anyone else was coming along to help with my report when you messaged me this morning. Who's this? Hi, Anise, and yeah, you're right. This is Ruth, my friend from class. She was coming along with me for something after school. She can help with you too, right? Yes, of course. As long as she doesn't get in our way, that is. I'm running a tight schedule here. She's right there. Yeah, it's those weird bagged jelly sandwiches, of course. I'm running a tight schedule here and can't afford any misdemeanors along the way. Hey, as if I'd even slow you down. How do you even know Marsh anyway? I met Marsh in line a few years back, and now I go to Hors d'Ivoire Boarding Academy and Gated Community in Delore. Now, bye here. How do you meet Marsh, Does he tutor you? You're lucky he's the one standing in front of you. Marsh, move real quick. This is only take a second. Wouldn't want to waste anyone's time. So Ruth is the bully. Hey, calm down, you two. We're all friends here. I don't want to see either of you two fight. Fine. Where are we even going for this stupid report anyway? I've got to write about electromagnetic forces, so I figured we'd head down to the power plant, south by Marsh apartment, for a quick visit. It'll be easy, just a quick visit in and out. After you, Marsh? I'll be in the back for now, but we do need to get a move on. We've wasted enough time as it is. Come on, Marsh, let's go get this over with. I just wanted to be able to hang out with my two best friends. Sheesh. I guess it's just straight up left and right. Oh, wow. It's the recycling bin. One thing every Hyadian prides themselves on is doing their part to keep the city clean, yours truly included. Is this the power plant? Warning, highly dangerous material inside. No unauthorized personnel. Well, this is it, the one power plant in the area. Although I'm getting a real bad feeling about this. You sure you can't just look everything up online? You know, just call it a day and be done with it? For every single assignment so far, we've had to do field research, which is there to make sure the quality and care behind our work is there. Let me assure you of one thing, however. I do not just call it a day. Anything I do needs to be done with precision and perfection. Nothing less than the best will let you survive in Hors d'Ivoire. Frankly, I'm surprised no one else is here. Where else would my classmates go for their field research? Regardless, it looks like we could still go in. Come on. Hi, old pet. Thank you for the follow. We're going to be playing Old Pet's game, The Lady Puppet, later on in the stream, after some win. Hi, Harmless as well. Good to see you. Harmless just be lurking. Alright, it's your funeral. Come on, Marsh, you first. Oh boy. Okay, we're here and... Oh wait, Old Pet, you just released a new version? That means I'll need to download it. I'll quickly download it now. Just to make sure I have it ready. Actually, I'll download it after. During my lunch break. An empty room. Lovely. You sure she's a legit, Marsh? A little rude, but I assure you I had nothing to do with this. Something's not right. Well, there's cracks underneath you. Do you guys hear something? My head's spinning. Hey, wait, are you guys okay? Marsh, is that you? Sorry, I'm a little woozy right now. I'm okay, Marsh. Real peachy keen. But where the hell are we? We must have busted through the floor or something. What happened to make the floor so unstable? I wonder how long has it been since someone's been in here. Hi, Punkit. Regardless, it looks like the ceiling's too high up for any of us to reach. We're trapped. Alright, calling it. Anissa's fault if we die. Hey, come on, don't be like that. Look, there's a door right there. It's gotta lead somewhere, right? Of course. This place is giving me a funny feeling that something ain't right. So let's get a move on already. Wait, she feels it too? Something definitely ain't right. It's a big old pile of junk, but to be honest, some of the stuff in here looks kinda cool. Then again, maybe it's not the best idea to take garbage from some hole in the ground. It's just some rusted metal and broken glass. You figure that with all this garbage and debris all over the place, there'd be at least some cleaning supplies around here, but alas, not even a dustpan in sight. You probably shouldn't be sticking your head in there, all things considered, but alas, the opportunity presents itself. Oh, how it beckons. Were you guys standing on this? It's a whatchamacallit, a doohickey, a thingamabobber, a scrungdiggle-doggle-dopper. You're admittedly a little stumped on what it actually is. Hey, the lights are on. That's something going good for us, at least. True, but strange. Why would the lights need to be on? This lean green mean steam machine just keeps chugging away. It's a big old pile of junk. But to be honest, some of the stuff in here looks kind of cool. Season 1 OGs are here. Punkit has a Season 2 episode as well, which is great. Then again, maybe it's not the best idea to take garbage from some hole in the ground. Wow, those are some of the highest quality wires you've ever seen. Granted, it's not like you're a wire connoisseur or anything, merely a wire fan at best. It's a big old pile of junk, but to be honest, some of the stuff in here looks kind of cool. Then again, maybe it's not... yeah. Wait, hold up. Huh? What's wrong? Hey, watch out! Oh, first battle! Uprooter. Hey, you two, just real quick before we show this guy what you do. What for? You guys ever been in a real fight before? I can teach you real quick if you need it. Live demonstration style. I think I'm good. Nah, teach me. The name of the game is getting their health, gonna call it HP, down to 0 before they can do it to us. Granted, if one of them gets knocked unconscious, you can use the smelling salt or something to get us back up. You've still got those, right? Everyone's got their own special set of skills, right? Well, by building up enough skill points, we could use them in order for us to get the edge in a fight. We get them by attacking or getting hit ourselves. I know I'm personally a pretty good shot hitting multiple targets, and I've seen Marsh patch people up no problem. Anise, okay, I'm at a loss for you, but maybe you could, like, bore them to sleep or something? Okay. Bye, Punkit. You can't stream at 360p? I don't know how Twitch works. I'll release the VOD later. If you ever want to bail from a fight, which is totally fine, better running than dead, you know, then hit X. What does X mean? I don't know, it's just what my mom told me to do in case this stuff ever happened. Don't think too hard about it. Hey, it's coming. Eyes up, get ready to move, let's do this thing. Bring it. Give a friend a bandage. Launch a baseball, potentially hitting more targets along the way. Okay, hits between 1 and 3. But like, do I gain SP from doing something? Put enemies to sleep by boring them. It's got a nice cast. Yeah, I like the 3-player kind of vibe. Oh, you can get a lot of SP. 8 only fills that much of your SP bar? Interesting. Wow, SP fills pretty quickly. And does it fill when you get attacked too? Very curious. But the baseball only reflects if there's several enemies. I see. What was that? Dunno, but we better be in our guard then. Never know what might try to get you. It's a good thing this outlet cover is stopping all this exposed wiring from sticking out more. Wait. Is this tool super big, or are you just small? It's a big old pile of junk. Oh, I think I already read that. Ploofer! And you keep your SP and HP between battles. Interesting decision. Let's try and bore them. I like that skill. Read aloud from a book until they fall asleep. But attacking them makes them wake up, so I guess boring them is only good if you don't want to attack them. If you have met multiple enemies and you don't want to attack them all. So I think for now attacking should be good. Unless you have multiple enemies. Hey, you recognize that wallpaper? It's Windows XP, I think. The console screen is whizzing by with code, and the keyboard is much too intimidating for you to try entering anything. When was Windows XP released? 2001. So that's a good measure for 2000s. Right, combat access, secured personnel only, or storage access. So many gauges, lots of whirring and buzzing. Who even needs all this? All the lights flickering on and off are making your eyes hurt. Even underground, rocks remain to be just rocks. That's one thing about everything having like a description, is that it makes me tempted to go and examine every single thing. But I'm not sure that's required, but, you know, secrets might occur. It's possible. I don't know if that's like a design thing. You have no idea what the panel on this wall does, but yeah, I'm aware a lot of it's just flavor text, but some of it is good enough for me to want to read it all. But and some of them might actually just like, what's it called, have something useful to say. But I don't know how much it affects. Sometimes it's worthwhile to have some objects that don't give flavor text, just so you don't go around examining every single thing as a habit. But I don't know, maybe the fact that they don't give you items is a good thing. In general, is a good thing, so you don't actually go and examine every single object as you pass it, which I've been doing. There's a bunch of brightly colored buttons on this panel. Push a button, but you see you do need to interact with some of the objects, so that makes sense, I guess. More objects are interactable than I don't know what I'm saying. Boop, you pick a button. Oh, oops. You pick another button. Your friends are a little bewildered at why this caught your attention of all things, but you admit to yourself that sometimes colorful objects are just too dang tempting to ignore. Push a button. Marsh, focus! Ah, sorry, it's so clicky and fun to push. No more of that. Who said no more of that? Oh, okay. Behold, not so itty bitty piece of rubble. Uprooter. Ah, so now we've got multiple enemies, so some of our skills will actually work well. Let's attack the Uprooter. Let's play ball, and it will bounce between targets, and let's bore the Floofer. Let's heal Ruth, play ball with the Uprooter, and then lecture this other Uprooter. The thing with playing ball is that you'll awaken the dust person. Yay! I like the fact that their portraits change whenever they're hurt. These are some nice balance of skills. I like that they're all sort of different. I think we'll be fine with just attacking from here on out. Yeah, battle animations are fantastic too. I love the little ball that gets thrown. Really good, like, graphics and animations. Shoot, the door won't budge. We're trapped and we're never gonna get out. Oh, no, no. Dude, chill. The gizmo to our right is saying that we need a key card. There's bound to be one lying around here somewhere. Maybe there's somewhere we haven't checked yet, that's all. Okay. Wait, I'm gonna try it anyway. Oops. Okay. Okay, I need to heal a knees. So their portraits only change after you've after the round has finished. Interesting choice. They're both asleep. Oops, Marsh attacked after the sleeping. Maybe don't play ball, just attack. No need to lecture. Maybe there is. So I guess Marsh is slower than Anise, which means that Anise will always make them fall asleep before main character attacks. Okay, I need a key card somewhere. So it goes Ruth, Anise, Marsh. Interesting. Okay, I see. Here we go. I hope that Marsh doesn't attack the Uprooter. Oh well, he did. I don't know why. Oh, wait. Oh, that's good. Oh, no, never mind. There's no use a niece using sleep, and if Marsh is going to attack the same enemy. I see now. I get the feeling the key card will be in a different room. Maybe this one. Even pushing the big green button, begging to be pushed, isn't doing anything, as it seems whatever this machine was attached to was torn out long ago. Granted, it's probably better that this mysterious machine is in probably the scariest place you've been in doesn't work, but you still can't help but feel a tinge of disappointment. Tug, tug, tug. You got a scarlet apple and a butter cookie. Someone must have left their lunch unattended. Score. You got a key card. Hey, I wonder where we could use this. You already know. Uprooter appeared. Oops. No SP. Oops, woke them up. Bandage on a niece. Bandage applied. Here we go. Done for. Nice. I'm gonna save. Always a good idea to save in RPGs. What's in here though? Facing this way, the door is locked by a secure padlock. Looks like you won't be going through this way anytime soon. That's where we came from. It's a keycard reader. You're gonna need one of those bad boys to get through this door, which I have? What? Wait, okay. Oh, I use it on the door. Something about this door doesn't seem right. In fact, this whole place has me feeling funny. Oh yeah, don't worry about telling me what to do. I'll figure it out. Dude, there's literally nowhere else to go. Everywhere else is a dead end. Just open the dang door. I prefer to play the game without needing to be told what to do, and I think I didn't need to be told what to do because I was like, okay, I'll interact with the door. I just want to know how the game to tell me how to play rather than, you know, being told. That's just for future. Anise, she's got a point, but I think I feel it too. Maybe it's something in the air or just a sense of dread in my stomach. But I've been feeling off the entire time we've been down here. Okay, that wasn't just me. Plus, there's probably not supposed to be little plants and stuff running around. Probably? There's something about the store that seems a bit off. You want to open it? Sure. Marsh, you want to open the door? You're starting to get a bit of a glazed look in your eyes. Right, fine, I'll open it. We'll be just fine. Stop psyching yourself out. Whoa, big hole. Alright, let's see. Wait, what's that? What the hell is going on here? Guys, hang on for a sec. That funny feeling from earlier? It's intensifying. Oh no. Something shifted inside Marsh. Whoa, what the hell just happened? Are you two okay? Something's wrong with me. Something is terribly, terribly wrong. I feel something's different now. I don't think it's a good different. Hey, how'd you kids get in here? On behalf of the Taurus Corporation, I'm gonna have to ask you all to stay still. Wait, what? Oh no. I'm Stranger appeared. From deep within your mind, a voice as sweet as sugar spoke to you. It's faint, but something about it seems uncomfortably familiar. Would you like to learn about your newfound cosmic abilities? Galactic powers and science can take time to get used to. Heck yes. Right, let's get started. This will be quick. You and your friends are now bound to act according to signs, which are states of being aligned with the cosmos. You've been given new abilities to aid whatever may be in your way. However, which ones you can control depends on these signs. Whether in combat or on the field, you will need to swap between them. These signs also determine your strengths and weaknesses at the moment. Each sign is strong against one, and vulnerable against another. You'll learn these well or perish from your inability to adapt. Even your basic attacks now are affected by your sign. You'll always be one of these 4 signs, so take heed on what you currently are and plan accordingly. You'll have access to a chart showing how each sign interacts with each other as well. Of course, you can always turn it on and off once you're not in battle by using the sign chart and your key items. Finally, in order to use these galactic abilities, you'll need galactic points. You can generate these from items, relaxing in bed or lounge, or by defending yourself in battle. Galactic points? Wow, what? Ah, that's all I have to say. Best of luck with the challenges coming ahead. Just remember, do your best. It's all you can do. Okay. What? Cosmic skills. Compatible with moon-oriented users? What is this? Hi, my Jim Jam. Good to see ya. So, I want to shift into Star. I think they all need to shift into Star. Oh, wait. Nope. I got it wrong. I don't even know what I'm supposed to... I kind of know. I just gained my cosmic skills. So, yeah, I'd use build up static electricity and fire a single bolt of lightning at a random target, occasionally misses. That's 7 GP. Okay. Cosmic skills. I don't want to use Phoenix OCE because it seems that's bad against it. Maybe I don't... Okay. Let's just see how it goes. All enemies? Nope. Bore them? Okay. Cepheus, OCE. 838 damage. Okay. I need to change to sign shift to the green one. Planet shift. So that I can use heal a single target, soothe their wounds, add some regeneration. Oh, but it doesn't seem like we're getting too annoyed. Cosmic skills. This shields summon flame fired from hands. Let's see if that does bad damage because it's not the right element to be strong against them. I don't know, maybe it doesn't show? Maybe it doesn't show whether it's weak or not, or maybe I'm just misunderstood what this is supposed to do. Pummel. Stranger fell asleep. And back up again. Back awake again. More pummeling. Yeah, I think I'll learn how it goes. It's a nice introduction of a new sort of thing. You guys came up on top. 100 XP received, 10 bucks found. You've already obtained cosmic abilities. Hey, what are you doing? What are we doing? You better give us some answers or else. Don't worry, you'll get some answers. But for now, just call me Spec. I didn't choose that name, just like how you all didn't choose to get roped into the situation that's about to happen, and how you didn't choose to gain an ability to harness cosmic signs. Cosmic signs? Referring to the Zodiac, I presume? Not quite. These are centered around harnessing the power of the sun, moon, stars, and planets, and if you're going to succeed in your task, you'll need to use them correctly. What powers you can access depend on your current sign, and you can swap between them with ease. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. Wait, hang on. You just tried to attack us. Why so buddy-buddy now? Why take the time to explain this stuff? Things just turn out better if I leave you alive. Leaves you guys to do the dirty work. Speaking of that, you're going to need this. Spec pulls out a massive tome. Whoa, where'd that come from? Now that looks like a fun read. What's in it? To be precise, your enemy. We've cataloged who and what exactly can also use signs at this point in time, and have collected your results here. If you so wish, use this encyclopedia to learn how best to approach an unfamiliar foe. With that, I really should be leaving now. There is work yet to be done. Hi, Robotic Coffee. A word of advice. Do pay more attention to your surroundings. You never know whose ears your words may fall on. Hey, this isn't over yet. You're gonna stick around and keep talking whether you like it or not, 'cause you're insane. Yeah, you can't make us do this kind of stuff. You're crazy. That's funny. You're just like me. You don't have a choice. Farewell. What do you... Hey, wait. Masha's vision went black. What just happened? I don't know, but... Didn't you see how cool we were? Just look at us. We were amazing. I was like zooming around and smashing up the bad guy, and you guys were healing and playing backup. We made a great team. You guys helping me like that. Oh, so of course Ruth likes Anise already. First of all, that was a group effort, and you know it. You needed us just as much as we needed you. Secondly, I'm simply astounded by your lack of concern. The power plant being barren was already a cause for alarm, and something's gone terribly within us. Teenagers discovering a crater in the ground, gaining abilities from it, and a mysterious figure promptly assaulting them from outer nowhere? I'm not buying it. But what really grinds my horns is that I do not have time for this. I'm going to have to go all the way to the other side of town just to get the information I need. Ah. Hey, calm down, calm down. Take some deep breaths. Just relax for a moment. In the nose and out the mouth, just like Graham says. I'll be fine. You'll be fine. Ruth will be fine. We'll all be fine. We'll figure this out all together, okay? Okay, I'm better now. Thanks, Marsh. I will concede that being able to create barriers at will and align myself with the cosmos is actually pretty remarkable. Yeah, it's pretty sick. Just imagine we could, like, shoot flames and stuff from our hands. We'd be just like real Street Fighters. But still, something's not sitting right with me about this whole situation. I intend to get to the bottom of it. Later. Amazing abilities aside, the modern education system holds no regard for slackers. If I'm getting the research I need to get moving and fast. With any luck, I should be able to make the next bus. But we are figuring this all out together. I'm holding that to you, Marsh. This includes you too, Ruth. We're all going to settle for nothing less than the truth. No, just calling it a day here. Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that. But don't you have a bus to make, Ms. Time Stickler? I'll tell you right now that the walk through that part of town isn't fun. I figured that as well. By the way, would you mind lugging the book he gave us around? While I'd love to take a night to pore over it, I'd rather prefer to not carry a giant book across town. You got the Encyclopedia Galactica. Use it in a fight to learn more about an enemy. You also unlocked sign window styles. Use them in options. Thanks, I'll have to stop by and pick it from you later. But at least for right now, farewell, you two. Nice. So it's just the two of us now, right? I've never seen someone so uptight before. Yeesh. Who the hell does she think she is? Although I have to admit, I've never seen you be such a smooth talker before. Calming her down like that? You've been hiding a crush or something from me, Marsh? I thought we were buds. Hey, knock it off. I'm just trying to help her not lose it, that's all. Graham tells me the same thing whenever I get all flustered like that, too. Hey, calm down, calm down. Take some deep breaths and just relax. In the nose and out the mouth, just like you said. Ah, don't give me that look. I'm just pulling your leg here, that's all it is. Man, I've never seen you get worked up over something like that before. No, seriously, you look really wigged out right now, dude. Are you okay? We could take an actual breather if you need to. Not really, sorry. There's something about that place and that guy in particular that's got me all frazzled right now. Could we go see Graham right now? Sorry, but I think seeing him and seeing that he's okay would really help. Can't say I blame you. Something's not right. It might even be a good idea to find someone for backup as long as that creep knows who we are. We'd better watch our backs. For now, seeing Graham sounds like a plan. Let's go. Saber-tooth's to the right of your apartment, right? Okay, we're gonna go to Graham's workplace. Wait, the four colors representing a sunset with a four-pointed star and three segments. You've seen this flag all over the city. Oh yeah, I'll check out the window styles. Oh, nice. Oh, a niece, child. Oops. There's some spoilers for different characters. No. Charles. Let's go with a niece for now. Oh, it's a bit yellow. Ruth's one's nice. Do I see some potential customers? Apologies, but it looks like my tailoring business won't be open for a little while longer. I've lost all my fabric and materials, you see. As it turns out, it's difficult to keep hold of things while you got severe lack of appendages. I simply ask for your patience as I get my affairs in order. Thank you sincerely. It's the pawn shop. On the front it's marked out of Hyades. Probably don't got what you need anyway. Ah, shoot. Trolley's tailoring. Shifties. Hey little buddy, how's it hanging? Your brother doing alright? I know he hasn't come in for a little while, but I just wanted to make sure he's doing okay. A fryer's on the fritz right now, so we just stopped serving food. A fryer's on the fritz right now, so we just stopped serving food. But don't be a stranger, Marsh. You and your family are welcome here anytime. It's a jukebox. You love hearing all the hits of yesteryear. But it's a shame it's not plugged in right now. I see. It's usually pretty busy here, but you know the busboy doesn't slack when it comes to cleaning up people's dirty dishes. Where could they be? Sorry, no autographs right now. I'm stealing my nerves for a gig in a few hours. Pistachio! It's an empty mug with several coffee rings staining the inside. How much coffee has this guy even drank? I don't know how he does it, but Pistachio and his crew make the best coffee this side of Hyades. I can't get enough. It's draining all of my cash. Please help. Bye-bye. Thanks for checking in on me, Marsh. It looks like it'll be a while before it's fixed, but I'd rather lose out on some business than have any of you guys get sick because of me. Nice. Welcome to Moonfawn. Coffee to keep you awake, naps to help you snooze. Oh, I like these beanbags. Oh, beanbags are the best. You flump into one with a little more force than you intended and you garner a few stares. Social stigma aside, worth it. Stares from who? No one's here. Hello there, and welcome to Moonfawn Coffee Shop and Lounge. Our company's president couldn't decide which was better, so she decided to go with both. My name's Espresso, and would you like to purchase some coffee or relax here? Espresso's portrait kind of looks like one of the deer from BoJack Horseman. I really like the show BoJack Horseman, it's very good. Order coffee. Great, and what would you like to order? Reminds me of the daughter. Iced coffee. Yep. Let's get some iced coffee, like 3 of them. Maybe one of these. Relax. Oh wait, it's 15 bucks to relax? Okay, interesting. I just wanted some coffee. Don't know if I'll need it or not. Hi, ZLB Productions. Oh, you're a BoJack Horseman fan too. I wouldn't have picked it. Nice. I like it. Oh, hi again. I've been running around all over the place, so I'm sure that you've been busy too. Say, did you ever find any plant seeds for me? Sure, here you go. Oh, thank you. Here, could you put them in this little pouch? Oh, oops, I skipped by accident. Corley opened a small cloth bag, and you poured a handful of seeds inside. As she zipped it tight, your hands felt a little tingly. You're a lifesaver. I can't wait to see what these plants will be. Oh, ZLB, your Div? Nice. Yes, BoJack is good. I've finished it, and it has a good finish, in my opinion. I can't wait to see what these plants will be. Here, I made this for you. I cut off most of the thorns, but sorry if it pricks you. You got a flower crown. It's adorned with a colorful assortment of flowers and tickles your nose a bit when you smell it. Thank you once again. I'll let you know how those turn out. Come to think of it, there really hasn't been a time when your family's ever had a car, is there? It might be fun one day to ride in one of your own. Wind flowing through your fur as you venture through the streets to meet your friends. It's a vending machine. I've already read that. Yep. Harmless says, I'm scared to finish the last season. You probably should be. It doesn't play nice. It's an ATM. I've read some of that. There's a bunch of frozen stuff here, too much to count. Despite the huge variety, none stick out as one you'd actually want to buy. I like the look of the store. Wow, that's a lot of junk food. It's nice every once in a while, but you're good for now. Oh, hey, little guy. Man, there's so much good stuff here. It's making me have a hard time deciding. Maybe you could help me finally set my mind on something? What do you think I should get, dude? Something sweet. Oh, nice thinking, bruh. I could definitely go for some ice cream right now. Might head over Shifty's in a bit. But what flavor ice cream should I get? How much? How many toppings? Bummer. Looks like I'm stuck again. Hello and welcome to the Sabertooth convenience store, where deals are never extinct. How am I... Oh, hey, Marsh. Guess I got lost track of time. I didn't know you were out of school yet. Hey, what's with that look on your face? Looks like something really spooked you. Are you okay? Everything fine at school? No, it was something else. We'll talk about it later. But there was something I wanted to ask you real quick first. You still wanted an action figure of that wrestler dude, right? When I was a lot younger, yes. Admittedly, it would still be cool having one of those. How come you're even asking this anyway? My birthday's not for a while, and I know you know that. Oh, of course. Hello, Ruth. It's nice to see you again. I know we don't often get that opportunity. Hopefully you and your family have been holding up well enough. Sup, Mr. Arctos? Hoping you've been holding up well with, you know. How have you been? Marsh and I should really hang out more, jeez. I've been worse, but at least I'm here. But Marsh, was that all you wanted to ask? Sorry, but I don't want you to get in trouble for talking to me on the job like what happened last time. Wait, hold on. I'll let you go back to work soon, promise, but what was the name of that wrestler again? Mega Mouse? Mighty Mouse? Macho Mouse. Oh man, why didn't you say it was that guy earlier, Marsh? My mom loved that dude as a kid. The dude's a total legend at wrestling, always fighting for what was right, knocking dudes out with a super turbo suplex extreme. Oh man, his fights with his arch nemesis, Golden King? Man, I'm getting pumped up just thinking about those fights. But one day, Macho Mouse just up and went. Poof. Gone even without a word. Golden King retired after, since there was never anyone else who even stood a chance against him. But I think Golden King took him out himself. I hate that guy. But yeah, Mom always went on about how strong and cool he was. He even got his own brand of toys. Yep, that's him. Guy was such a legend apparently that all of his merch always sold out. Once he disappeared, so did my chances of getting his action figure. It's a shame, but life moves on, I guess. My only chance at this point might be a pallet of forgotten goods maybe lurking around somewhere in the city. Oh well, at least I've got the memories. For now though, did you have anything else you wanted to talk about? Graham, have you ever heard about anything strange happening in this city? Not in particular. Seriously, Marsh, is something wrong? I can check out early if we need to chat at home if that's no problem. It's nothing important. Like you said, I don't want to bother you while you're working. Can we talk about it when you're off though? You positive? Well, I can't make you talk if you don't want to, but just so you know, I've always got your back, okay? We'll talk tonight, no matter how tired I am. In the meantime, take care, you guys. I think I can see my boss fuming from here, so I've got to get back to work. If you guys want to buy anything though, let me know. Thanks, Graham. We'll talk to you again. Blah, blah, blah. I accidentally pressed enter. What a nice brother. Bingo! Everything ships through this part of Hyades. There's gotta be an old pallet of action figures lying around, right? Maybe looking for a toy shop or a pawn shop wouldn't be the worst idea either. Actually, wait. I remember they used to ship out lots of toys and merchandise from a big green warehouse by the pier below the apartment. If I remember right, it should be by the power plant. Ugh. Yikes. Pretty sure it's locked up good if it's been abandoned like that though, dude. We'd need some kind of serious tools if we want to bust in. Legally, of course. To be honest though, Marsh, I'm not super stoked to go into another abandoned place with just the two of us though. We've already gotten lucky today. So unless you know someone who wants to hang out with a bunch of teenagers and has got a bunch of power tools, it might be better use of time to go look for a nice gift card or something. Wait, hang on, my brother knew a guy out down by the construction site when he worked there before, his accident messed him up and he had to quit. The guy's name was Charles and he's a rather sturdy looking lion. With that shocker hair on his head too, you can't really miss him. After Graham was put in the hospital, I remember that he was the only other person besides me to come every day. As it turns out, he's actually super caring. He got us things like groceries when Graham couldn't go out, and we generally just kind of depended on him for a while until Graham found another job. To be honest, I don't think we could have made it without him. I still don't know why he did all that for us. They were just co-workers after all. Wait, so you don't even really know the guy? I don't know. I don't want to end up lying in some ditch somewhere since we tried to get some help from some weirdo your brother knew. You're the one who asked if I knew someone. Come on, we gotta do it for him. Please? Can't we just try? Fine, you win. You know I can't handle that look. But he tries everything funny, I'm out of here. I ain't gonna end up in a ditch, you hear? I know you aren't. For right now, though, he's the only chance we've got. Let's head over to the construction site. It's right by here. I will comment on the dynamic between the characters. It's really good to have a character like Ruth who is a little bit reluctant to, like, go on any sort of adventure. Well, not fully reluctant, but, like, who's a little bit of a... has a slightly argumentative attitude. It's actually quite funny and refreshing and endearing to see because it causes some really good discussions. Yeah. I like all the characters so far. They're really good. Mochi. Hello. If I may ask, do you know if there's a power plant in the area? I'm renting a port and No. Hey, excuse me? I'm sorry, miss. There's no power plant around here. None of it all. Maybe check the other side of town. Wow, they're really misdirecting, aren't they? Really? Well, I'll take your word for it, but I'll keep looking around here for now. Thank you. It's an old abandoned warehouse, guarded only by a single rusted lock and chain. Trust me, it's there. Despite appearances, it won't budge. Just like I thought, it's locked. I know that I'm probably... Oops. If we're really gonna do this, we're gonna need that tool. Otherwise, no dice. Where'd you say that lion dude's at again? Mr. Lion Dude's name is Charles, and he's working at the construction site by Sabertooth. Come on, let's go see if we can get him to take along. Oops. I went the wrong way. Where's this dang old construction site? It's always nice when Uncle Beam lets me visit the park before walking home, and it's even better getting to spend time with you, Sonny. Look at all the beautiful flora here, Criminy. Oops. I'm so happy that they added a new park here. I certainly missed all this green. There's bound to be some beautiful insects here. Nice. Ah, here they are. My jackhammer is my paintbrush, and this rubble is my canvas. I'm gonna freaking break the canvas. What? I'm on break. I don't care if you're here or not right now. Everyone else is on break too. Just don't hurt yourself. Finally, free for the night. Soap operas, here I come. It looks like he's got a cone on his head. Well, that's the guy. I'll let you do the talking from here, Marsh. Go knock it out of the park. Hey, what are you kids doing on site? I'm afraid you can't play here. It's too dangerous and there's active construction going on. Scoot along now. Nobody's getting hurt if I can help it. Sorry, mister. We were just looking to see if you remembered someone named Graham. He's my older brother and he worked here for a while. Wait a second there, pal. Graham? White fur? Real beanpole of a guy? If that's who you're talking about, then... hang on. Let me get a look at you. Oh, I remember. Hey there, Marsh. How you doing? How'd you know my name? I don't think I ever told it to you. Your brother talked about you a lot. Seems like you really cared about your good kid. Good head on his shoulders, that one. Tell him I said hey and that. I'm still sorry about what happened to him. That aside, how rude of me. I didn't even introduce myself. I'm Charles, and it's great to finally get a chance to talk to you. Put her there. It's nice finally getting a chance to really talk to you directly, Charles. Oh. Wow. Something shifted inside Charles. Is that because Charles had physical contact with, what's the name again? Main character. Hey, it ain't nice to have a hand buzzer on that mitt of yours when introducing yourself. What was that even for? Marsh, yeah, it's Marsh. Hadn't even had a hand buzzer or anything like that, honest. So now, Charles has powers. Great. Now I feel all tingly and junk. Thanks a lot. Did you actually want to talk to me, or did you just want to have a cheap laugh? Wait, no. Shoot, I mean, we're trying to get Graham a present, but in order to get to what we're looking for, we need to get past a lock. Do you have anything to go through it? If you catch my drift. Oh, I see what you're trying to pull here. Well, I can't say I didn't do the exact kind of stuff when I was a kid. But I ain't gonna let you just break and enter into some place where you might get hurt that easy. Sorry, it just ain't right. What are you even trying to get him anyway? It's something worth going through all this hassle for, right? It's a Macho Mouse action figure we think might be in a warehouse near here. It's abandoned and we need a tool to get in. Really, Macho Mouse? That guy wasn't so great. Is that so? Well, oops, I accidentally skipped. Wait, please, if just the two of us try to go on, we might get snuck up on by that dog weirdo again. Dog weirdo. Say, you guys aren't being stalked by somebody, are you? It's one thing to go on a wild goose chase looking for some toy, but I can see by the glint in your eyes that you're gonna do it anyway, and I wouldn't feel right leaving 2 kids to get themselves moited or worse when I could have done something about it. I'm heading with you. My shift's done anyways. I did this kind of stuff as a kid, but things have changed. You kids are gonna need all the help you can get. Plus, these bolt cutters really take some muscle to use. Just look at me. You know I'm perfect for the job. Marsh, you cool with this guy hanging out with us? I'm telling you, the moment he starts doing something fishy, I'm out of here. We don't really know this guy all too well. He's cool, don't worry. Just looking at him, I think he's gonna help a lot. Even if his breath kinda stinks. Alright, it's your funeral. If I have anything to say about it, it's not gonna be mine. Okay, sounds good, Charles. Just follow behind us, and we'll take you down to where the old warehouse was. If I remember right, it was by the pier below my apartment. Yay, we've got Charles with us. And my accent kind of shifted, because I'm not that good at them. I need to learn. Save time. Broken down and beat up, just like back home. It's a dead ringer for what we're looking for, and this has gotta be the place. I want to try something out real quick first. Just give me a sec to see if I can smash up that rusty chain and lock. Stand back for a second, Marsh. Oh, he's got a sword? Oh, no, I bet. Stand back, you two. Splinters are about to fly. Dang. I guess it's not as weak as I thought. Maybe that was just a bad swing? Well, that's 3 times. According to the ancient rules of baseball, you're out. I'm losing my touch. Yeah, I think I'm okay with voices, but like, I'd like to learn how to differentiate between the different dialogues of, like, say, Britain, different areas, because I think I just kind of drift between them at will. And even the US, like, sometimes I don't know what part of the US that my accent is from. So I'd love to learn about those kind of subtleties. Alrighty, let's get this bad boy open. Charles used the bolt cutters. Snap. The rusted lock and chains are no more. Okay, let's get the action figure. We can do it with the 3 of us here. Do you guys feel that? The air's cold, and I also forget, like, sometimes I forget what accent I gave somebody, so I just kind of go, oops, I gotta do something. Do you guys feel that? The air's cold, and I hear something besides us. Okay, one thing here, I don't quite understand what the projection is. Hey, what the hell is going on here? Why are we being attacked all of a sudden? You know, I just went straight to a British accent for Charles, but I'm not sure my Jim Jam might have intended it, because if you say what the hell is going on, maybe that is British. Don't worry about it, you got something to defend yourself with. Yes, but there's something seriously screwy going on around here. RL, just bring it on. So green is good against yellow, but I can change to blue to be good against red. So let's change. And then yellow is good against blue. But I haven't got enough GP. Green is good against yellow. I'm just gonna use that. New Yorker? Okay. Cygnus OCE. Yeah, that's right. Blue is good against red. Yeah, I guess New Yorkers are the Cockneys of the USA. I'm in the Bronx. This can's been emptied a long time ago, but seeing remnants of green gunk inside isn't gonna make you hungrier. Oh hell. I think I just stepped in something nasty. Wait, what? What's all this yellow gunk on the floor? Gotta follow the yellow gunk. What? There's a big... What the heck? Hey, I think that guy is an action figure that isn't trying to hurt us. Hey, mister, do you mind if we... Oh, no. Marsh, wait, what's wrong with that guy? Oi, get away from us. You're picking a fight if you get any closer. Kids, quick, get behind me. It's coming. Get your weapons ready. Looks like it's gonna be either him or us, and I ain't letting it be us. Wow, Melted Man. Aww. This is giving me the heebie-jeebs. Melting. Wait, do my items restore SP or HP? GP? What's... Oh wait, GP is... Okay. But he doesn't... Charles doesn't have SP. Sorry, he doesn't have GP, he has SP. I should use items outside of battle, actually. Melted Man became planet-oriented? Anyone else want to grow cheese right now? Oh no, someone's dead. Roof got knocked out. Roof got dicked. A grilled cheese tried to take a bite out of me? So green, red is good. So I'm gonna sign shift to sun. And I probably need to heal. Pummel. Wait, I should have healed Charles. No, I forgot about Charles. Oh wait, he was already being healed. He's bleeding too. What? Oh no. Oh wait, I should use the Encyclopedia Galactica as well. Oh well, Charles! Oh no. This is not that very good. It's gonna hurt. Hurty. I need some GP. Sign shift. Firstly, sign shift to star. Oh no, to sun. to make myself more impervious to their attacks. And then heal self with some uprooter seeds. Not much, but it'll do a little bit. Okay. What's up? Attack with icy wind? No. Yeah. No. No. Yeah. No. I don't know. Might as well. Let's play ball. Ah, butter cookie. Grilled cheese dog. Oops. Meshy. But this isn't GP that I need. I need something else. How come I don't have any S? Oh wait, I do have SP. But how come I? Oh wait. Oh yeah, I need to sign shift to. But if I sign shift to star, I'll become more pervious. Not impervious, pervious. What? Anyway. Goopy. Maybe. Oh, if it says wham, is that when it's super effective? When it says wham. I get it now. Macho Mouse action figure found. I didn't understand that when it says wham, that's where it's super effective. That wasn't a person, right? I don't know what that thing was, and I sure as hell ain't going to think about it no more. You got your thing though, right, Marsh? Yeah, it's pretty goopy, but at the very least it's not alive like those other ones were. Wait, hold on. There's a little scrap of paper on it. It says, I told you to be more aware of your surroundings, didn't I? You never know who may be listening, S. We're leaving now. Come on, let's get the hell out of this joint. I've had enough of this for one day. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Marsh, what happened? Did the bed look at you funny or something? Whosever bed this was has a better bed than Graham does. What gives? Maybe that's not difficult. Ah, bedroll looks familiar. 15 GP. I think we'll be fine. There's a well-used can open next to a bunch of cans of shelf-safe food. Whoever was in here must have been prepared for the long haul. I like Charles too. Yeah, Charles, I think, well, the thing is that I think these two are like high school students, or like, yeah, high school students, and Charles is a legitimate adult. Like 30 or 40. I mean, sorry, maybe mid-20s, mid-30s, I don't know. It's a bunch of water jugs, the refillable kind. Each one's been marked with a date, but the lettering is so smudged you can't tell how long they've been here. So, this was like its fur or skin, or... Just quit while you're ahead, won't you? I'm already feeling like I'm gonna lose my lunch. Sounds like there's a lot less skittering around in here than before. Good, we ain't sticking around here either. How come you're heading out this way? Wouldn't it be a lot easier to just head through the back? It's a waste of time to go through the whole warehouse again. There's a garage door we can slip through the back by the big old box for it. All we gotta do is push the button on the control panel on the wall back by the door and it should be easy peasy, which is good, just I'm pretty dang sick of this place. Well, you can't raid these boxes, that'd be cheating. Everyone knows that only those little silver chests are fair game. You think that was a weird day in class. Okay. Without a word from anyone, Marsh pushed the button on the garage door switch. The garage door opened with a mighty shudder and the trio made their way out into the street, now bathed in twilight. Ooh. Marsh, you got your toy for Graham? Yeah, I got it. There's no way I'm letting it go at this point. Good. Well then, I think it would be best if we all went home for today. Lay down for a bit. calm ourselves down a bit. And Charles, like, for the first time in his life, like, Charles got, like, major powers. We can talk about that thing later. We've all been through a lot today. See you around, Marsh. Tell Graham I said aye. Yikes, I need to take it easy tonight. This is kind of concerning. Dude, I gotta get home myself. It's getting dark. The streets aren't safe this time at night, so I gotta go before I end up losing a kidney or something. See you, Marsh. Thanks for hanging out and stuff. Man, Mom is gonna be so pissed with me. Bye, you guys. Whoa, why the somber face? Buck up, kid. I'm sure you get through whatever's ailing you. Just talking to an alley cat in the middle of the night. Oops. Sus cat. Marsh, there you are. Where were you? I've been worried all day. You show up to my work asking all sorts of things I don't see hide nor hear of you after, and you turn up out of nowhere hours after I get out of work? Where have you been? I've been so scared, Marsh. Scared that you got kidnapped or worse, and... I'm scared too, Graham. I'm really scared. There's something wrong with me, and there's a creepy dog guy, and I just really messed up, and I just... Marsh forced himself to take a deep breath. I need your help, Graham. I don't know what to do. Oh. RPG Maker Podcast cat is sus cat win. Something's shifted inside Graham. But that didn't matter right now. Wait, Graham's getting powers too? Is everyone in the world gonna get... Is everyone in this town gonna get powers eventually? As people start like shaking each other's hands and like hugging. Except instead of drugs, he deals words of encouragement. That's right. But it didn't matter right now. There were more important things to take care of. It's okay, I'm here. Don't fret. Sit down, I'll fetch you something to drink, and you tell me what's got you rubbed the wrong way, okay? I promised after all. Okay. Marsh and Graham spoke with increasing intensity, each filling in the gaps the other had missed. School was discussed, as was the man in the power plant, the funny feeling each of them had experienced, and the thing that had attacked him and his friends in the warehouse. Finally... Oh, here, it's for you. It's kind of funny. We went all that way and I almost forgot to give it to you. Marsh handed over the Macho Mouse action figure to Graham. Graham gripped the action figure tightly. It's the one I always wanted as a kid. Amazed you even found something like this. But even more that you broke into an abandoned warehouse and risked your life and the lives of others to do so? What in the world could have possibly possessed you to do so? You. Me? What about me? I see it every day, and the way you slouch a little more, your ears droop a little more, and your eyes get a little heavier. I don't want you to work yourself to death just to take care of me. You give and give and give, and I wanted to be the one to finally give you something. Did I really mess up that bad? Oh, Marsh, of course you didn't. What you did was very thoughtful for someone your age, even if the way you went about it was a little misguided. Your heart was in the right place, that's what matters. And I'm sorry for yelling at you and if I've been treating myself a little worse for wear than I should. It's just... I know that life hasn't been the kindest to us. I just wanted to be able to give you a happy, normal life in spite of it. You really are a kind, thoughtful young man. You deserve it. Thanks, Graham. But I've still got that stupid dog from the power plant stuck in my mind. I can't stop thinking about what he might do to us. I know I won't be able to sleep tonight, so I'm worried about it. What if something happens to us, Graham? Don't worry, I'm going to stay up with you to make sure nothing happens, even if it means I don't get a wink of sleep. I just noticed that, like, the message box, the little arrow down the bottom, is a little doggy that's opening its mouth. But first, 3 more things I need to say real quick. What is it, Graham? You can tell me anything you need to, just say it. First of all, you're grounded for 2 weeks for doing something dangerous that you really should have put more thought into. It's a roof? Oh, just a little snack would have done the trick for me, you know. Oh man, but... Okay, fine, I'll put more thought into it next time. Secondly, you really did find just the right action figure. It's a miracle you even found the dang thing. But you got exactly the one I used to obsess over. Thank you. Lastly, do you mind if I take the bed tonight? I've got this awful crick in my back. It's been bugging me all day. I like that Graham can assert his boundaries. I mean, not boundaries, even his wants and needs. Oh, yeah, each of the themes have a little headshots in place of the little things. Nice. You have no idea how long I've waited for you to say that. Aww. After some coercing and sleepy time tea, Marsh quickly messaged Anise about what had gone through today, and the brothers went to bed, hoping today was just a fluke. Yeah. But later that night... Whoa! Graham, get up! Earthquake! I'm up. We're okay. I think it's over now. Those little animations? Wow. Wow, we never get earthquakes here, and this is the second one so soon. Something's going on. You don't think that dog guy did something, do you? Don't let your imagination run so wild, Marsh. We'll find out what it really was in the morning. Go back to sleep. It's been a long day for everyone today. I'm sorry, I don't think I'm going to be able to go back to sleep. Too many things have happened today for me to just call it off, you know? There's this pit in the bottom of my stomach filled with dread. There's something wrong. It feels like something's urging me to go there, like it's calling out to me. We've got to go to that power plant again. I can feel it. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but it feels like something in me won't stop nagging at me until I do. Look, I'll level with you. I don't feel super inclined to go out to a creepy building in the middle of the night right now, but if we go over there and see that nothing is wrong, will you go to bed? You bet. Glad we're on the same page. Let's go. Marsh be like, I know something will happen. Oh boy, what am I going to do with you? You dragged Graham along with you. Hey wait, the laptop is blinking. It might be Anise. Let me go check it real quick. You're fine. Go check on your friend. I'll follow your lead, so just... head out when you're ready to go. I'm gonna change window skin. Graham. Sure enough, it looks like Anise messaged you almost immediately after the earthquake. You hope she's doing okay. Marsh, are you there? Please tell me you felt that earthquake too. I'm here. And yeah, I did. Graham and I are going to go check it out real quick. Are you coming too? Oh, and how's your report? Of course, I got to get down to the bottom of this whole mess. For the report, I wrote over 10 pages today, and thank you very much for asking. How in the world can you even do all that? You were gone for like a couple of hours. You'd be amazed at what you can get done with a little pressure. Anyway, I'm heading out to the power plant to see if anything's amiss. Meet you there? Sure, I guess I'll meet you down there by the power plant then. Please don't overdo it though. I don't want you to get hurt or anything. I do want to see, what's her name? I do want to see her there. It's good to have her there. Yeah, the character writing is good. And I think it, just as much as that, is the scenario crafting. I feel that actually pays a lot into it. There's a lot of momentum and kind of timing. I think what's impressing me the most is the pacing. Pacing is very deliberately increasing in intensity over time, and I really enjoy that. I think it gives a lot of room for the characters to shine as well as the plot to go forward at the same time. That's what's, I think, impressing me the most about this. Yeah, well-paced. Very well-paced. I like that. Marsh, today I've trespassed into a pseudo-power plant, found a fancy hole in the ground, and have gotten assaulted by a psychotic dog for doing so. I'll live. But thank you for worrying about me anyway. You're very sweet. Meet you at the power plant. Okay. Time to see what Graham's got in store, because Graham has magic powers too. Time for me to... This is Cash Cat, isn't it? Let me... Ah, look at the stars and how they twinkle in the sky. Hey, pay attention. You might even see a shooting star. Why am I out so late? Don't worry, I have a reason. Why is Cash Kid Outlet so late? Wait, Marsh, over here. Wait, the whole gang's here? There you are. Goodness, I had to sneak out of a gated community and I made it here first. Granted, I did it earlier today, so I suppose I've got some practice. Regardless, how are you? I want to curl up in bed and just sleep forever. Besides that, I'm okay. Ha! Now you finally know how I feel. They grow up so fast. However sleepy you may be, I'm at least glad you made it here. You've got just joined our little late-night committee, after all. We're the Crater Overnight Meeting of Excavation Team, named courtesy of its new president, myself. That's Comet. We're a comet? Hey, I need something to think about to help me keep me awake. I'm just as tired as you are. For now, silly acronyms will do. Go inside once you're ready, and the rest of us will follow suit. Yeah, Alley Cat is perpetually awake. Yo, how's it hanging, Marsh? Ruth! How'd you get here so fast? I feel like the earthquake happened just like 10 minutes ago. There's a reason why I'm on the track team. Once I felt the rumble, I ran over here as fast as I could. Faster than you. I'd be shocked if this was a fluke, but this earthquake sure did a good job of bringing us in one place. The funny thing is, no one else in my family even reacted to the earthquake. I thought I was going to have to explain why I was sneaking out, but it went without a hitch. Weird. So it seems that the earthquake is only felt by those who have powers. Oh, hey, you two made it over here as well. Glad to see you both all right. Graham, it's been forever since I've seen you. Where have you been? Hope you've been doing all right since, well, you know. What happened to Graham? I've been better, but it's nice to see you again too. Say, did you come here because of the earthquake too? No, I just like to hang out here at around 2 in the morning, because of course it's because of the earthquake. I got interrupted after I tried to drive home after that old incident at the warehouse, and I heard a big old rumble right when I got home. I didn't even get a chance to change out of my work clothes. He had an accident. It's true. I just don't... Yeah. Okay. I forgot. I have ADHD. I keep forgetting things. But a thing I'm wondering about is, why is no one else here too? Well, besides you guys, Ruth, and some girl. I don't know why she's here, or so pushy, but something's funny here. I'll probably head in after you guys do, so don't worry about me. Although, it might be a good idea to, how do I put this? Save whatever thoughts you might have lingering in your mind. Psst. Hey, down here. I'm the little ant who lives near here. I've seen everything, and boy, you guys have been through a lot today. But I wouldn't worry about it. You guys are so strong. And ants are super strong. So that's how I know, I mean it. But did you know that ants are super good at knowing when things end? It's true. We're also extremely humble. But what I mean to say is, once you go through here, I've got a good feeling that the curtains are going to close for now. It's okay. Don't be worried. They'll open again with time. I'm sorry I'm being so vague. We're very good at that too. Ant is good. That's all I need to say for now. Thank you for heeding my words. Back to being a normal little ant. As the ant said, going through this door once again will make your journey end for now. Continue through the door. I'm going to save first. Let's go. Alright, let's go see what's up. Here's hoping it's all a fluke. So you've all arrived. Excellent. It also seems you've brought along some uninvited guests, but that's fine. You're going to need all the help you can get. Hey, just shut up, please. It's 2 in the morning. I don't have time for this. Just tell it what the hell is going on, and we'll all be on our merry way. I believe the situation's a little too dire to complain about losing a night's sleep. After all, you'll need all the time you can get to complete the task I'm about to unveil. Cooperation is preferred, but is not necessary. Wait, please, will you tell us what in the world is going on here? Plus, even if you don't, we could just use other methods. Cooperation ain't necessary, right? It's true, we do have numbers advantage. If 3 teenagers could win earlier today, perhaps some other methods for extracting information will suffice. I'd prefer words, thank you very much. There's already needless suffering ensuing. We don't have time for this. Wait, suffering? What kind of messed up plan are you even up to? It's not what I'm planning. It's what's already set in motion and what you are all trapped in fixing. I'll be kind and disregard your rudeness earlier and keep it brief. In short, this city is built upon a comet's resting place. Our forefathers used their brilliance in order to harness the power of this comet and used its potent radiation to power this city. However, they in their hubris failed to realize something. Try as they might, they could not stop the radiation of the comet as it intensified each and every day. They were the first to discover what it does to the body. However, the last thing they made before their unfortunate end were 4 regulators made to help slow the comet's radiation. They worked until today. Something went awry. The regulators shot from the ground and landed who knows where in Hyades. This was the event that caused you 3 to enter the facility and be wrapped up in all this. Apologies about that. Now, however, that you're all here, you're going to track them down on behalf of my employers. Wait a second there. Even if all this stuff is true, who said we had to do it? Go find them yourself. Oh, why it's your responsibility is rather simple. I'm busy inspecting these crash sites to make sure people don't run into these and dive down into the abyss, just like you did. You're welcome for the escape, by the way. I also figure that the people most irradiated should be the ones to find these in order to save the most lives possible. Wait, irradiated? What do you mean live? Are people going to get hurt if these regulators aren't found? Yes, some of you have already encountered what happens if you fail. Inanimate objects coming to life, people given abilities beyond their control. The comet is rather generous, all things considered. But the radiation grows stronger each and every day. One by one, each living thing shall receive the effects of the cosmic the effects of the cosmic radiation, and if you fail to retrieve these regulators, each and every person in this city will surely share the same tragic fate, beginning, of course, with you all. To be continued. Thank you for playing. Hey, thanks for playing. If you have any feedback, comments, concerns, or even want to help with the project, feel free to contact the social media links seen when starting up the game. If you're interested in learning more about these characters, check out our visual novel series, Hyades, Celestial Buddies. You can find a link to it on our game's homepage, and the first game stars Anise and Ruth. At the very least, thank you for giving my demo a shot. It really does mean a lot to me that you made it all the way to the end. I look forward to developing the full game, but for now, despite whatever circumstances may lie in your way, do your best. It's all you can do. Nice. I'm going to give a few comments on this game, but first I'd like to say, cool. Oops, sorry, that was my mic. Yeah, I'm really happy I got the chance to play this game. Hyades Demo 1.1 by Jim Jam and crew. The crew of which are here. Wait, can anyone hear the audio? Or is it too quiet? Yeah, I did have fun. I'm going to give my quick thoughts on the game, actually, real briefly. There you go. There's the music. Okay. So Hyades is an interesting story. I really love the visuals. I love the aesthetic. I love the characters in the story. I think that it's good that the story has a general sense of pacing and purpose to it that a lot of RPG Maker games don't really always set out to achieve. I feel like it has a real understanding of how to keep things interesting the whole way through. It's building up to something really interesting with the gameplay, especially when it comes to the idea that you can choose an element to kind of become strong against another element. I sort of still don't fully understand how to choose an... I think it's... If you choose an element, then all your attacks become flavored by that element. And it's sort of like rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock, where you kind of like have to morph into the element that will be strong against another in order to have strong attacks against them, and their attacks will be weak against you. But I'm not sure. I have to do more experiments to see something like if I change all of my elements to be the one that's strong against the enemy that is currently being exhibited, then can I just attack, and then their attacks will be less strong on me and my attacks will be stronger on them, and will that be a viable strategy? I just have to do some experiments to make sure that that is or is not the case. But basically, what am I saying? I kind of lost my train of thought. Visually, I think Majim Jam and crew wanted to evoke an aspect of 2000s nostalgia, and I think that's kind of been delivered. You got action figures of wrestlers, both action figures and wrestlers being things that are in the 2000s. You've got like XP backgrounds and sort of the vibe of 2000s. Whistler says shifting all of your party members to a sign that counters the enemy's sign is good for speed running. Does that mean that it's quite an easy way to get through the game? Because if so, in future kind of combats and stuff, it might be good to sort of find a way to add added difficulty in that respect. I can't remember any sort of games that have that idea where you can change to any element you'd like. ZLB says, I doubt it'll be useful for bosses and such. I wonder why that is, because bosses still have an element that they are strong against and weak against. Are you saying that bosses will be too strong to overcome that elemental advantage or disadvantage? Yeah, but the thing is, if they shift to a different sign, when you shift to a sign, that doesn't take a full turn. You can shift to a sign and attack immediately. So whenever they shift to a new sign, that means you can just shift to a different sign yourself and then start attacking again. I'd have to do more like experiments to see how viable that is. Anyway, I'm focusing on that part when gameplay is sort of just beginning up. And ZLB says, at this point, characters don't have skills for every sign yet. Yeah, I agree that I think that we've introduced the concepts of the gameplay so far, so it'll be interesting to see how the concepts of the gameplay are iterated upon in future battles. Because I think when I went into the warehouse, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to have more battles. I think in the second warehouse, I had maybe one battle and then the boss battle, and it was kind of strong, but I was already I think I had already grinded in the original dungeon enough to sort of make it a bit, tolerable. Majim Jam says, enemies are often paired with other enemies that counter the element, for example, a blue enemy and green enemy in the same party. Actually, that's very smart. I think that's a very good way to do it if you have multiple people in the same party, and you can't possibly switch to an element that none of them are strong against. Robotic Coffee says, I've managed to get through with only the required encounters, and strategic sign shifting worked better than just choosing the stronger element across the board. That makes sense, because I think with sign shifting, if it's going to be your main mechanic, then it has to be very dynamic, the way that you switch around. And I think it's done a pretty good job so far. I think it's done good to introduce this concept, and I'd be interested to see how it's kind of developed in the future areas. Harmless says, G-Man Snoop Dogg explaining Chernobyl to the Stranger Things cast. It's looking great. It's great. Majim Jam says, you just happened to blast through the warehouse. Lol, yeah. I've never seen someone go through it that fast or get so little encounters. Well, that's interesting to hear that I had the fringe experience. If I did, then I suppose I would, that would be an interesting... then my experience would not be the same as what the average person's experience would be. So I suppose, in that sense, maybe I have a little bit of a abnormal experience with the game. But it was still fun. Majim Cham says, it might be fun to load up the warehouse save and play a bit there. There's actually more enemies you didn't fight, including some of my favorites. You think we should? Should we do that? Maybe for maybe 5-10 minutes to just go check it out. Maybe it's worthwhile. Yeah, let's go. Wait, I can't remember which file was my save. Oh, that's right, Charles. Was it this one here? Yeah, we've got a bit. We've got all the time in the world. I don't think Sundial Shark is available for some when, but oh wait, I think Old Pat might need to go to bed soon. I might do Old Pat's game before some when, maybe. Or maybe I should do some when first. Like, it would be plausible to just shift everyone to the right side and wham on them, but I don't think it'll be ideal anyways, because it's possible it's just slower than going for a strategy, which would be very dynamic as more abilities are introduced with every character. How much longer will you be awake, Old Pat? Maybe I should play your game before some when, because I don't think Sundial Shark is able to make tonight, so I'll just send the VOD to them. I think I might play the old puppet, No, the lady puppet first, before some when. We'll see. I'm not sure. You give the bedroll an intense stare. It feels familiar. Marsh, what happened? Did the bed look at you funny or something? Whoever's bed this was. Oh wait, I've already seen that. Wait, if I'm here, then I won't be able to go backwards. Yeah. Okay. To be honest, I do want to play the old the lady puppet with you here, so I'd rather do that. I prefer to play the game with the developer present. It's nice. Lady Pat for the win. Okay, let's try this dungeon again. Taken over t-shirt. So here we've got blue and yellow, so green and yellow would work here. Good. So say, oh yeah, green would work well against yellow. Yellow would work well against blue. See, I'm going to sign shift to green. I'm going to try that strategy and pummel the yellow. Let's just all pummel the yellow as green. Oh, they changed the moon sign. Interesting. And they shift signs pretty quickly. I see now. That's very interesting. See, I think there's some interesting things going on here with sign choice. Now I guess we have to take this one. A lot of whamming. Box of bandages for Charles, obviously. Nice. Living pile of garbage. Blue. I think I'm going to sign shift to either yellow or blue. I think we'll go, let's go blue. Moon sign. Shift to moon. Oh, there's different enemies that show up? 3 sections of encounters? Okay, I see. Interesting. Let's shift to this. And then mash the living pile of garbage. Okay, let's switch to star. Oh, right, I can use the Encyclopedia Galactica. I'm not sure I've necessarily needed it yet. But maybe in future I'll need it? Because at the moment, I feel like I'm not having too much of a trouble dispatching them without needing to use the encyclopedia. Unless, does the Encyclopedia Galactica use a turn? Or is it turnless? Does it use no turn at all? Okay, so is this the second part here? Strike here. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, strike this one, and then... Oops, can't use that. Yeah, strong attacks are pretty strong. Okay, so there's some complex enemies near the box fort. Interesting. Sign shift to moon. Sign shift to moon. Really hoping I meet the other two types. I mean, technically I'm being smart by using the rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock method pretty, like, closely. Oh, there we go. We have Crazy Clark. Let's use Cygnus OE on this. Go, taking over t-shirt over here. And I think this one here needs to sort of have something yummy. It's Clark! Okay, so mash them, and mash. Yeah, mash. Okay, it only took one mash, so I guess it wasn't that bad. Okay, so the boss of the warehouse does what I do, which is try and be better than the person that it's against. Let's get rid of this. Okay, let's shift to star. Shift to star. So I can see where the gameplay comes from. It's actually very good. It's just, I do find it interesting that you can choose out of any of the 4 elements for any of the characters. That's something that's quite interesting to me. I wouldn't expect that for some reason. Whoa, big damage. Okay, I'll hang out around here, and we'll see if we can get some nice enemy. Oh, Macho Mouse action figure. I think it just RNG just happened to be so that I just rushed right through. I took the quickest route from like A to B and just got quickly there, sort of thing. Yellow, blue, red means green will be the best one to start with. Oh, we're all yellow. We might as well go kill that blue guy. I mean, defeat them, I guess. Hi, Tyrol plays games. Good to see you here. Oh, shifted towards Sunshine. Okay. RPG Maker is cool. Let's all switch to blue. I see that my strategy has some weaknesses, so it's not always the best thing to do, so I appreciate that. My favorite version? Depends on the type of game, actually. I think MV might be my new favorite version, even though I don't even know how to use it at the moment. I just like the games that are coming out of MV at the moment. Okay, so they... MZ, MV, and XP. Nice. Good choices. Here we go. I think that's all. I think that's all I need to do for this. What's my favorite RPG Maker game? Right now, it's Therapist Mind Manager. Hard to beat that game, though. It's an incredibly intense game that just fits towards my specific preferences. I think... Is that all the battles that I need to go through? Anyway, back to my kind of summation of Hyades, because I didn't quite get through... Majim Jam says, these macho masks will melt you if you're green, which is common for this area. People tend to leave Marsh and Charles as green here, so these guys are here to make sure you don't get too comfy in one color. Ah. Interesting. Yeah, I think that's a very good design choice, actually. So there's skill... So I think that is the trade-off, is that there's particular skills that each character has for each sign, but you need to be in that element to use those skills, and then certain characters will try to oppose those skills. And I think that is where the balance lies. And I think it will only become more apparent as I go through the game and it gets more difficult, that I will have to realize, okay, this strategy that I have is not going to work in the long term. So I think it just will require a little bit more time of me playing through the different levels of this game to realize that my strategy that worked previously won't work. And I think that's actually very good for an RPG Maker game to communicate through gameplay, that, okay, your strategy may work for a little while, but it won't work for long. Whistler says, I don't use RPG Maker, didn't play much before Hyades, so I have to say MV. MV has a lot of good plugins. MZ's like MV, but with a better map editor and less plugins. It has less plugins for now because it's a new engine, but as the engine gets more and more progressive down the line, then it's going to get more plugins, just like MV was. But like, the thing about MZ and MV I see is that MZ is not too much different from MV looks-wise in the final game. Like, there was a big jump from VX Ace to MV. Like, a VX Ace and an MV game look completely different and feel completely different. Whereas MZ games, when they're finished, don't feel exceptionally different to MV games. And that's what I'll say, is that the things that have been changed in MZ from MV are mostly developer side changes rather than user side changes. An MZ game won't feel exceptionally different to an MV game. Tiles? Yeah, tiles. I mean, yeah, tiles. Majim Jam says character have multiple roles they can fill with each sign, like how Marsh is a healer with green and a black mage in blue. They'll get more roles they can fill as they get more skills for different signs. Yeah, more and more, I think the game progression, I think I need more time with the game to figure out whether the gameplay will be utilized correctly, but it seems like Majim Jam has all of this, has many of these aspects kind of in mind as they're balancing the game's gameplay, and I trust them to really deliver something that continually becomes more unexpected with gameplay stuff and causes you to have elements of strategy. I like it. Zialbe says, on the other hand, it's fun when the opposite happens and sign advantage give you a fun option. For instance, Jimbal's made it so that Cygnus can basically OKO a sun-shifted macho mouse figure. Nice. High Tyrell says the Vizu Stellar Fantasy tiles are great and released for non-commercial use. Nice. Okay, so Hyades in general, the vibe. I'll also talk about the vibe and the characters. I think that the characters are really good and distinctive and different enough. They have different personalities. I like the decision to have Ruth be quite like the supposed bully archetype, and then your other friend is Anise, and she's sort of like the bookish A-type personality, where it's sort of like, you know, they're bossy and they want to have things done right now. Let's go here, let's go there kind of thing. And there'd be some kind of tension between your two best friends that you met separately. I like that idea. It kind of like makes for good drama. And then your brother, who cares after you, has got trauma himself that he has to deal with. And you are just a younger brother just trying to navigate, I suppose, I would say, it seems like your brother has taken the role of parent. Yeah, so he's got a lot on his shoulders and he's doing it very well. I like that the positivity is kind of brought through here. In essence, I think that Hyades does all these things quite well, and I'm really looking forward to how it progresses in the future. It impressed me. Although I wouldn't say it's surprising, since my talks with my Gym Jam kind of indicated that my Gym Jam had all this in mind. It's just nice to see that my Gym Jam wasn't talking empty. My Gym Jam was, you know, has got a lot of these things very well instead. And the plot is intriguing as well. So there's some mystery going on there that's quite gripping. I like it a lot. Well done, everyone on board the team. Give yourselves a round of applause. This game has a lot going for it, and I appreciate it greatly. Yeah. Cool. So that's Hyades.